What's up, guys? It's your boy Rated Guy Fresh. You already know what it is, and I'm back with another video. It took me some time to track down this guy right here because he is so busy, but he goes wild with this deck, as you can see in the title below. Please introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Daniel Wayne. I went undefeated this weekend at my locals here in Maitland, Florida.
Right.
With Tri-Brigade Lyrilusc.
Wow, this deck is really insane. Had a chance to see him play sometimes with it, and it is absolutely gas and nuts. But let's get right into the deck profile. Take us away.
Yeah, for sure. So main deck is pretty standard.
Okay.
We got triple Warbler, best starter, triple Canary, best extender, and I went with double Swallow. Most people just play one, but I wanted to play 8 birds. That's special from the hand, just so I would open one
Right.
a lot of the times. The second one didn't really come up, but I think it's just, it helps get play started.
Right.
Triple Cobalt, 1 Wagtail. I don't think you need the second one, so I only play the 1. This, I think, gotta play 3. It's just, you always want to see this card in your hand, but this one you can always just search it. But it's like, you can play 2 if you want, but I didn't like testing it at 2, so I just played a 1.
Wow. Okay.
That's it for the birds. Tri-Brigade's standard ratios. You have triple Fractal, triple Nerval, 1 Kuraz, 1 Kit. Fractal is just, really good, really crazy. You could play 2 Nerval if you want, but I've always played it 3. 3 just feels the most correct to me. I like opening it, so I don't have to search it. And then, Kuraz, Extender, and you need Kit for the Oath combo. Which, I was running the Oath combo this weekend.
Gotcha. How was Oath?
It actually never came out.
Gotcha.
I did Big Chicken was glued to my hand all weekend. I opened this card way too many times, but it's a really good Omni Negate. And then I played the 1 DD Crow. This did help in one matchup I was up against dinosaurs, and this just banished the Miscellaneousaurus.
That's what you need to do.
It's pretty much game from there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I decided to go for hand traps this weekend, so I tried a triple Droll in the main, but this was not very good. I did not like triple Droll at all, so probably will not play this again.
Right.
Maybe in the side deck. But
Right. I was about to say maybe side deck.
This was really good, so I went with Gamma, which is a little, I don't see a lot of people doing Gamma in the main, usually in the side.
Right.
But the thought behind this was that a lot of people would Ash or Droll, you got Fractal and Bird Call, so it actually came up a bunch where they would Ash the Bird Call and just smack them with Gamma, and then in the extra deck I just make the Omega and rip the card out of their hand.
Yes, you said you negate a card, you get rid of 1, then you rip a card. That's two birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, so many sad faces after that. For spells, triple Bird Call, so insane. Such a crazy Rhoda, I love it. And then I played a couple broken 1-ups here. Tanky, Call by, 1 for 1.
Got to.
It's Rhoda. This card's just crazy. I don't know why this is still legal. And then 1 for 1, I've been testing this since it came out, since the deck came out. This is a really good extender, a really good play starter. So if you're not trying this out, I would give this a try. I used to run Foolish Burial, but I don't think Foolish is really needed. So
yeah, because 1 for 1 can throw a body in the grave and also give you a summon of a level 1. And there you go.
Exactly. It's usually you can summon the Cobalt Sparrow with it, which will search you another bird, which is, and all you really need is 2 birds.
Right.
Or you can summon Nerval, or you could send Nerval, and there's a lot of flexibility you have with this card, so I think it's really worth running.
Gotcha.
And then I did triple imperm, which I think for the format is really, really solid. Just to have some way to interact with your opponent that doesn't trigger talents. And for the mirror match, it's really, really essential to just stop the Tri-Brigades.
Right.
One oath never came up, but I run it to stop droplets and dark ruler, and then I opted to main the Imperial Order. It's Imperial Order. It's Imperial Order.
Yeah, it's one of the best cards that still exists from old days. Like, it's crazy.
Yep.
Did it come up at all?
It actually is. So I opened it on my last round, but then I got evenly matched, and I had this like an imperm the Draco future.
Right.
And it was true Draco that I was up against, and I know Draco just had no way to beat the Draco future.
Right.
So I just let them banish the IO, and they just couldn't out the Draco future.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
I'm like, all right. For extra deck, for Xyz, I did double Starling.
Standard.
Yeah, you don't need the third one. Third one doesn't come up enough. One Robin, really, really insane.
That's the new card, right?
Yes, this is the non-once per turn, bounce the special summon monsters. It's super easy to make this with like 3 or 4 material and just bounce like all their monsters off board.
That's insane.
I love it. I did the Zeus package. Right before locals, I didn't have Downer, but this came in like last minute.
Perfect.
And it was so perfect. There was at least 2 or 3 matches where I ended on a 6 material Zeus because of Downer, and they had nothing, no way to beat it.
That's insane.
I love it. It's great. And then I did the Draco package. I already talked about Draco. Draco's so cool. It's so, if they don't have like a way to negate it, they can't. It's so hard to out this card.
Yeah, definitely.
It is.
I'm happy to see a deck that can use it.
Yeah. And then my one spice was Omega. This ripped a couple cards out of people's hands. Especially one match, it ripped Nibiru out of their hand.
Wow.
They were really mad about that one.
I think I may try the ciphering, the Gambling Thing package again in Numeron, because Omega, I love the Omega, I really do.
Well, here's the thing. So, I just ordered droplets, so that's going to come into the deck soon.
Right.
And I'm probably going to cut the Gamma package for the droplets.
Yeah.
Because, I don't want to use this extra deck slot moving forward. I want to run something different. It was just fun to test out. For Lynx, Almirage, got to play it for the bad hands. Double Dragon Lords. One Blossom. You don't need 2.
Right.
2 is never going to come up. Simorg, absolutely broken Link monster.
Right.
Nobody destroys this card. They just don't get, either they can't get rid of it or they just forget to get rid of it. And the longer this is on field,
the more problems they're gonna have. Yeah.
It's Snowball's advantage. Crazy.
Too much advantage. Too much.
And then I did double Tri-Brigade Omen. I think 2 is mandatory. I see some people running 1, and
for space, maybe, but
it must be. But for me, I always use the 1 for the combo, and then to have the flexibility of the other one in extra deck.
Yeah.
I think it's just worth the space.
Right.
For side deck, triple Nibiru didn't come up. Triple Mystic Mine. This has come up for me in the past. If your opponent ends in 3 monsters, you just Mystic Mine them, and then you can just make a 6 material Zeus that they can't stop.
Right, and get rid of it yourself. Get rid of your own mind.
Oh yeah, you can have the mine yourself. It's even better. But if you go up against Sword Soul, if you know that they have Blackout, you could just activate Mystic Mine. If they do, as long as you bait out the Baron,
right?
They can't do anything about it because you just activate this past turn and they can't pop it with Blackout.
Because they need 2 cards. It requires 2 cards.
Yes. Yeah. So you can also do this. I have a bunch of PK players at my locals, so in theory, you can basically they can do their full combo and they can side block you and everything, and then you just slap Mystic Mine down
and they have nothing. They have no cards to out.
They're stuck because they usually don't run it out to this, especially Because they're all traps. They don't.
Because they're
don't run
worried
anything
about
like
combo
that.
too, and they don't run any like cosmics or anything. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of cosmic,
Triple Cyclone, and I tested out triple evenly match. I don't own Lightning Storm.
okay,
This is solid. I'll keep running this, but this was it was mediocre. Probably gonna run like Feather Duster and maybe
I was
Red
about to
Reboot.
say, I hope you're running that Feather Duster card, man.
I used to. I just wanted to test this out this
Okay,
weekend.
yeah, reasonable.
I think moving forward, probably just will cut it.
Okay,
Maybe, or I might run one or two just so I have more options. But definitely putting Reboot and Feather Duster back in the side deck here. I
Reboot,
think they come up
baby.
more often.
I know Reboot.
Yeah. I know you love Red Reboot. And then the last one, speaking of, the only way you're stopping this thing is with Red Reboot.
Exactly.
Triple Feather Thorn.
Yeah,
This
that card is crazy.
Yeah, I love this thing. You know,
That's MVP to me. Why not?
Yeah,
main,
it went up
Why not
against-
main deck?
I don't know, space.
No,
I mean,
I
you
just
could,
see like
you
I see a
could
lot
main
of
deck
like,
it.
this card is so crazy, but I never see anybody like main it, and I'm just like, why not?
I saw Michael State. He ran a list that ran 2 of them in the main, and then he ran 1 in the side with 2 copies of Trap Trick.
Okay.
So he basically had like a whole bunch of like,
He
and he
was
also
making
made like he main decked like the Oath and the Imperial Order. So he had a lot of ways to stop like your opponent. Personally, like I'd rather see combo because like if you open combo with this thing, you're gonna win most of the time. Especially if you dump if you successfully do the Oath combo, there's really there's no reason why you shouldn't win that game. And you know this deck is very forgiving too. So if you get like hand trapped, you can still end on a bunch of interruption.
Exactly.
This just makes it a little bit more like easy to survive.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's really about it. Like I said, moving forward, gonna run droplets in the main.
Droplets MVP.
Probably go for Appaloosa in the side. I think that'll come up more often. And then, I mean the extra deck, and then the side deck here. Just try some new stuff out.
Right. Well, thanks for being on the channel again. We really appreciate it. And like I said, guys, this deck is insane. I think this is one of the better decks in the format. The gas, the consistency, and everything that the deck offers. So, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe to this video, man. Show some support, man. And is there any shout outs you want to give?
I gotta give a shout out to obviously the boys here, the DD gods, but shout out to my buddy Joseph Feast. He's always down to help me test with his jank decks. Shout out to my buddy Jugs, to Josh, and shout out to everybody at my locals at Cool Stuff Maitland.
Thanks, man. Well, appreciate you again for being on the channel, and we're out.